Alright, we're here today to review the Seaflo Sit on Top, the adult one from Anaconda. Seems to be a very popular kayak, so my wife got this early last year. I just haven't done a review on it on the water, so we'll give her a bit of a paddle. And just a disclosure, I'm 5'10", 97 kilos, so all up with me PFD. Don't forget to buy a PFD when you buy a kayak, very important. I'll probably go 100 kilos. So this is rated at 125. I've also got the Seek paddle with it, so that was $49. So all up here at the moment you're looking at a $200 kayak and a $50 paddle. I mean, you know, I'm just going to be unbiased today. There's no use comparing this to a $2,000, $3,000 kayak, so we'll see how it goes. There's a bit of wind about, so that'll test her. Alright, off we go. Alright, bon voyage. One thing to note with these very short kayaks is the zigzag from side to side as you paddle. That's pretty stock standard. Plods along quite nicely. This is a feathered paddle, so you've got the offset blades, which doesn't take much getting used to, and once you're used to them, you'd never go to a straight paddle again. Paddle around the shore here, and one thing I notice at my weight, the nose sits pretty low, so this is definitely not a kayak for rougher waters, fast moving waters, big lakes or anything like that. It's basically for around the shore, small rivers, having fun with the family and just getting out on the water. It's pretty stable, like I can lay it right over. There's no issues, it's not tippy. One thing when you're kayaking, don't be stiff with your body, just be loose in the hips, and that just helps you counteract everything. But like I said, it is a bit windy today, so it's a pretty good test for this little kayak, because they tend to want to weathercock. But basically I can pick up the pace a bit, and I can pace along quite comfortably. As you can see, the water, it's pretty low at the front. If I lean back a bit, that's a bit better. The kayak itself has moulded in foot peg areas, so you can way back here, even here, like that's just ridiculous for me, but somewhere there's comfortable. And one good thing about this kayak is, for $200, get them on sale. Never pay $300. If you have to, you have to. But it comes with a seat back, which a lot of other kayaks you've got to actually purchase a seat, so you've got some support. When you go out in these sort of kayaks, you want to be prepared to get a little bit wet, because there is drips off your paddle, and you know, I've got in with my shoes there, so we'll see how much water we take on. Very shallow here, but like I said, it does zigzag a bit, but you know, left right paddle keeps you going in a straight line. And because it's windy, when I stop, I'll tend to turn into the wind. That's just every kayak, just about, unless it's got a real defined keel line. But a big plus to these real short kayaks is transportation, storage, and manoeuvrability. You know, you can practically do a circle there within the kayak's length, so it's good for little tight little rivers and estuaries. probably hear, we're heading into the wind now, so we'll see how it handles the little splashes and whatnot. Not too bad, I didn't get real wet then. Like I said, in rough weather, no. So, definitely don't want to go out on a real windy day. So far so good. I got out a couple of times to move the camera and get a couple of other shots, but when I got in I sort of slopped to one side and took on a little bit of water into the seat area. So the old butt's wet. But that's pretty standard, you got to expect that. You really do. You don't stay dry on these sit-on tops. But, yeah, a little bit of water's crept into the back here. There's a bung there, maybe that's not a terrific seal, but there's one under the seat there, that seems to be pretty right. But, it's certainly manoeuvrable, that's for sure. Like, I can just paddle along and then sort of just turn like that. It's just insane. You can't lay it over too far though, because it's fairly low on the sides. So I can't edge it like I do my touring kayak. But like I said, you can't compare it to a kayak like that. They just seem to be a very popular kayak, and I'm not surprised for the price. Just take it for what it is and don't expect too much out of it, but it's a lot of fun. And that's what we're here for. Have a bit of fun on the water, be safe. Just don't take it out of its comfort zone as such. Don't go paddling class 3 rapids or anything silly like that. Don't take it offshore. That's bone dry. Let's simulate some splashing. Okay. Yep, still bone dry. We'll flood it. Okay, we're flooding it. Well, we'll bounce it around. We'll tip it out. See if it's wet inside. And it is. So they're definitely not waterproof, and they don't claim to be waterproof. So a dry bag. Just like this dry bag. Anything you want valuable, just put it in a dry bag. Scupper plug out. You can imagine with my weight, how wet butt I'd get. I'd get quite a wet butt, so scupper plug in. That one's alright. I think this one is probably a little bit take on waterish. I could be wrong. Maybe it came from the top. All good. Look at the hull. A little bit of a keel at the front here. Flat bottom, slight channeling, bit of a keel at the back here, quite thick, quite strong. Little wheel for pulling around. There it is. $200 Anaconda. Get you out on the water, just be safe, make sure you got a PFD with you. Wear it, be safe. Alright, thanks for viewing. I hope this helps someone. I don't claim to be an expert. I've been kayaking for 5 years now, just touring and kilometres and camping and whatnot. But yeah, I just wanted to review this unbiasedly and not compare it to my dagger. Thanks for viewing.